Hi, everyone. It's Ellen Dudley with Keller Williams Realty. I am here today with Sofia Traviyakas from Mortgage Network. Sophia is the branch manager in West Roxbury, and we thought we'd have a little conversation today about financing and selling property in COVID-19 times. How are you, Sophia?
Good. Thanks for having me, Alan. I appreciate it.
Anytime. So how's business?
Yeah, so I would say right now is still a very good time to be looking for houses and still a good time to sell a house. But what I have been noticing the major change that as a buyer beware is if you have been pre-approved prior or pre-qualified by a different lender, a different bank, that's been more than the last 2 weeks, you should probably call and try to renew that or talk to a local lender that can help you with some of changes that have happened because of COVID. So there are a lot of program changes, credit score change requirements, and there's actually some new first-time homebuyer programs too that people need to be aware of.
That's awesome. That's great. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of buyers out in the marketplace. They are, because the rates are so low, they're clamoring for property. I've seen bidding wars. I've seen over ask. I want buyers to know that realtors are doing everything that we can to keep everybody safe. We're all wearing gloves and masks. We're asking everybody to come wearing those things, PPE. And we're providing booties at our open houses. We're turning on the lights ahead of time. We're opening closet doors so the buyers really don't have to touch anything. And we're offering videos for them to see the properties in advance and floor plans. That market has skyrocketed in the past month. And we're making it as safe as we can for buyers. It's great to know that there's some first-time home buyer programs to help them with the finances. I've seen a ton of first-time home buyers out in the market.
Yeah, I think right now the beneficial bracket is anybody that's borrowing under 510,400 to be exact. In that bracket, the rates are super, super low. Even if you are purchasing, refinancing, it's a great place to be. Now, if you're borrowing jumbo or you're looking for house prices over about 700,000 to 800,000 or looking to borrow over 690,000, this is where you're going to find some limitations right now with COVID. A lot of jumbo lenders have actually stopped taking applications. So like a Wells Fargo right now, they've stopped a lot of their retail, a lot of the wholesale side. So like I couldn't even send a loan to them right now. So you definitely want to talk to a lender in advance if you're looking to buy in that higher price point or in the jumbo price point. So that is really important, making sure that you can still borrow. And the guidelines have gotten just a little bit stricter as well. So if you have to have at least a 660 credit score. For jumbo, you have to have a 700 now. So that's also a big change in the lending side. So really, really important in this time to try to work with a local lender that you can get answers from. I can tell you some of the national lenders, like the B of A's of the world, they just don't have the staff and capacity that's local and be able to move quickly to try to get somebody pre-approved or let alone even close a loan right now. So you definitely want to talk to somebody local and be able to try to give you the best advice and guidance in these times. You really need somebody that can help you. On the bank side, you can do everything virtual. We do e-signatures. We don't need any originals. So as long as you kind of at least have some sort of device, you should be able to do everything remote.
And everybody has a device these days, even grandmas. So that's great to know. That's great. Have you seen any delays at closing?
Really no delays. I mean, we've eliminated, don't need a smoke certificate anymore. We talked a little bit about e-signature. The notaries just got passed. We're trying to see once Fannie and Freddie release that we can do electronic signatures as well at closings. It's coming, I'm hoping. So, but right now it's been pretty good as delay of closings. What I've been telling any buyers that have been pre-approving, if you're at all scared that you might lose your job or scared that you might lose some of your pay. So a lot of people, they didn't lose their job, but their bonuses are gone, or they've reduced their pay by 10 to 20%. So you want to account for that. Talk to your loan officer about that. You know, as you're getting pre-approved, you just don't want to be surprised when you're in a transaction and that happens. So if you're at all skeptical, try to, you know, talk to your loan officer about some multiple options for you.
Yeah, that's great advice too. Don't hide it, because they will find out.
We find out everything, and they have been, before we would call, before closing, we used to call, and before we used to call and verify your final verification of employment 10 days prior. Now it's only 2 days prior. So really shortening that time of the amount that they're going to accept final verification of employment. So we verify your job multiple times throughout the transaction.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, I think that's pretty good, short and sweet. And, you know, the message here is get a local team, get a local expert for your real estate needs, as well as your banking needs and your attorney needs. And we'll talk to an attorney tomorrow, maybe. Thanks so much for joining me. I appreciate it.
Great. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, see you soon.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.